So, ladies and gents, Furiosa has been delayed 1 year. Now, I actually find this to be incredibly interesting, mainly because they're still hell-bent on filming in Australia. Now, I know why. Like, I get it. You know, Mad Max, Australia, George Miller, it's there. Yeah, there's sort of a heritage, right? Like, I get it. But when everyone else is pulling out of Australia for filming, because they have really, really draconian measures currently, which is just preventing anyone from doing anything ever, much the same as New Zealand. That's why Lord of the Rings have chosen to move out of New Zealand. You start to wonder why they're hell-bent on keeping it there. Why Warner Brothers wants to take the gamble. It's a big gamble. It's not a small one. That's a huge gamble that they're looking to keep it there. And I bet you anything, there'll be certain areas which could replicate the Australian outback to a good degree, right? Where they could just free film. So it's interesting. It is very, very interesting. So let's dive into it. Let's have a look. Is this a film you're even interested in? I'll ask from the top. I myself, I don't care. I don't care about seeing a Furiosa prequel. The thing that excites me, this laddie here, Anya Taylor-Joy. I really like her. I really like her as an actress. I think she's stellar. I genuinely think she's a good actress. And nothing more so recently than The Queen's Gambit. She was utterly incredible in that. So her playing this role, which we've never really seen her do before, where I think you could watch someone be broken down, sort of almost be innocent but not innocent, taken in, created into this thing. This thing, Furiosa. Yeah, I'd like it. I think that'd be great. That's the only thing that's interesting to me. Mad Max is about Mad Max. I want to see Mad Max continue. It's weird that they've taken a sidestep to Furiosa. And I don't think it'll go the way that they quite think it will go. I don't think it'll gain half as much of the popularity as it could. But you came for the main news, not my rambles. Warner Brothers has announced yesterday, that George Miller's hotly awaited Mad Max spin-off Furiosa, also 2 days ago actually, I'm a little bit behind, will now open in theatres worldwide on May 24th, 2024. What? When is this movie being made? It's like, way to capitalise on the buzz from Fury Road. Guys, you've done really well here. Yeah. No, it's terrible. Real bad. And I bet you anything there'll be people that'll be watching this now that were maybe not even old enough to watch Fury Road when it came out. That are now going like, what? What's this? Furiosa? What's Mad Max? The movie was originally scheduled for June 23rd, 2023, which was still way behind. Now, I know why this film wasn't getting made. You guys will know as well. Miller sued Warner Brothers, which I guess is case in point as to why Warner Brothers are now allowing Miller to kind of do what he wants. Oh, you want to film in Australia? Yeah, no worries. Please don't sue us again. Because George Miller, he sued him. He sued him for unpaid fees. Bonuses that weren't paid because they stipulated they overran on filming when they told him he needed to refilm things or something along those lines. I can't remember the exact ins and outs of it, but it was quite a high profile case actually. But that's all been settled up now, and then they've moved forward. And I was actually genuinely really surprised that they wanted to keep going ahead with this in the first place after all of that. But the thing about Warner Brothers is the head honchos have changed so much. It's not that unbelievable. But anyway, I digress. The long-awaited Fury Road prequel, penned by Miller and Nick Lathuris, will star prime-time Emmy nominee Anya Taylor-Joy. The Queen's Gambit, The New Mutants. Who cares about The New Mutants? Like, God damn, that film was bad. She was actually quite good in that, though. In the title role, with an A-list supporting cast. And this is what surprised me. I didn't realise this. Chris Hemsworth. Alright. Like that. And primetime Emmy winner Yahya Abdul-Mateen. Didn't realise he was even in it. I may have done some reports on it in the past, but because this movie has not had any headway for some time, yeah, no, I've forgotten it. Now, sadly, the guy who played Immortan Joe has passed away, so I will be intrigued to see who they get to play him. I mean, it's not going to be Chris Hemsworth. I don't think so. I'm not sure how they could do that. But that is obviously a shame. That is a sadness. It puts a bit of a blotch on the movie, I'm sure. And it is a shame. You know, I don't do videos on people passing. You guys would have seen loads of people die in the time I've been running this YouTube channel. And I don't do videos because I don't like to profit in any way. Whether the video be unmonetized or not, you're still profiting from views. People could stay on the channel and then make their way to other things. I don't think it's right. I think it's very disrespectful. And as a general rule of thumb, I just don't do it. I don't address it. I don't like to do it. I think people deserve that time to rest in peace. But topically speaking, it is a shame that he's gone. And I do wonder who they're going to play, who they're going to get to play that role. Now, the other interesting thing here is obviously, you know, pre-production is expected to now begin at the end of this year in New South Wales. Pray tell how? The end of this year in New South Wales. Now, winter in the UK is obviously summer in Australia. But I cannot see them doing that. Unless, of course, Australia has special rules for filming and special rules for their population. Because they are on lockdown. Very, very draconian lockdown at the moment. But they have principal photography set to start sometime early next year. And the ambitious project will be in... Well, it will actually be Australia's largest production ever. And will reportedly infuse at least 350 million Australian dollars into the local economy. And create 850 jobs for locals. That's if they're allowed outside their house. And they don't have police helicopters and police, you know, tasering them and stuff like this. If you do want to just a little bit, small papa, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of a peep at what they've been doing. Someone was out exercising without a mask and said, "Hey, I'm exercising without a mask because I have a heart problem." The police chose not to believe that individual, arrested him, and he suffered a cardiac arrest during the arrest. Pretty terrible. I'm sure we can all agree on that. If you value any form of life, that's pretty bad. Anyway, Warner Brothers has also dated New Line Salem's Lot. Don't really need to talk about any of this stuff. But the thing which I did find interesting is here. In other news, while Furiosa will film in Australia, Netflix and Agbo recently decided to move production of the Extraction sequel out of Australia. They're like, yeah, no, we don't want to go there because of COVID. And you're going to lockdowns. And no, we're not doing it. Now they've just gone to Prague. Czech Republic. They're like, sod that. We'll film elsewhere. Love it. Absolutely brilliant. So it's interesting, isn't it, how you get some just choosing to commit and some going, nah, it's garbage. And I do honestly wonder if Warner Brothers will follow suit. But there you go. Ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.